Hi guys, welcome to Windows 8. I'm Joe. I'm going to be showing you the interface of Windows 8, and this should really be for the people who are debating whether to convert over to Windows 8. Just so you guys know my operating system, I'm currently running a MacBook Pro OS X 10 point something that I do not remember because I'm not in my Macintosh hard drive right now. This partition drive, running Mountain Lion on my other partition. Yeah, just so you guys know. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started right off the bat. This is your start menu. This is the start button. When I first saw this, I was like, wow, it looks cool, but I have no idea what the hell's going on. Which is a bit overwhelming for me, and I usually don't get overwhelmed, but that's what happened. So you got all this crap, like what is this? Okay, right here in this area, you got applications that are pre-installed. You have your weather, your messaging, your desktop. This is the main thing right here, your desktop. Your mail, Internet Explorer, which is an application also. Your SkyDrive, which is like iCloud and where you can store stuff to be accessed from remote locations. Over here is like a Facebook timeline, if you will. You can move these around as well if you want to. You can go like this, or go like this, or put this in another tab. You can really fool around with what you want to do with it. It's very much like when you're in a Mac and you're going into a Launchpad. This is what it feels like to me. So you have your stocks, your finance, your travel. You have all these sports, games, camera. Camera will access your webcam and you'll see yourself. Hey, what's up? To go back, you press the Windows button or the command button if you're currently using a Mac. Bam, right there. Now, what's creepy is the camera is still running in the background, but you have no idea how to get it out of there. It took me a while to figure it out, but you take your mouse, put it in the top left corner, and you see a little box appear. And then you can click it, and it'll bring it back, but you don't know how to exit out. So what you do, let's go back, Command, or pardon me, Windows. I'm just going to say for future reference, it's going to be the Windows button. Just so you know, no matter if you're running a Mac or not, I'm going to refer in Windows language. Pull down your mouse. So find it, pull down. You'll see all the open boxes. You'll see your camera, your desktop, your music, your store. Right click, close. Right click, close. Right click, close. Right click. Well, I'm updating store, so I'm not going to right click that. So these are where your applications are stored. Desktop is considered an application. Now, the other part of the interface is the right side. This is like your main menu, if you will. You can see your devices. There are no remote devices to send. It's mainly for a send kind of thing. Pull back down, you have a search. I'll get to that in a moment. Share is for sharing within networks, email, etc. Click it, nothing to share. Select an app, try again. Go down. Start button is what you already see. And your settings. Settings is a bigger thing. You have tiles. Show administrative tools. Yes, no. That's for controlling your computer. Help, that's always a good button. You have your Wi-Fi networks. You have your volume. You have your brightness. And you'll get warnings like this, which is really nice. Your battery is running low 10%, which is fantastic. So let me get my charger real quick here for you guys. I'm still here, don't worry. I'm just fighting with this right now. Okay. Plug that back in. There we go. Whoa. And you see it get really bright. Fantastic. That's beautiful. Okay. So you have over here your settings. You have your brightness, your notifications, and your keyboard, which is what you're using at the moment, and your power button. You can change your PC settings, and it'll open up an application. Your open lock screen is this when you're returning from sleep mode. Your start screen is this, which is my theme. and my account picture, which I don't have one. Your users, your general, your devices, your wireless. Turn this on. It's like an airplane mode. That's, as most of you know, airplane mode is used for iPhones and iPads, so that there's no interference. Let's go back. Now let's get into the real in-depth thing. Let's go to the desktop. This is what everyone's used to. Exact same interface, exact same everything. But the problem is there's no start button. You click start, you go back to this thing. Okay, so to get to the stuff that you need, I figured out a great way. You don't even have to click a start menu. You go computer. Say you just were sitting here. It's going to, if you try to type, it's going to give you that problem. So you have to be over here, click search, computer, it'll be right there. Or, if you're in your home, you can type it there and it'll bump in to your desktop. So usually you can do a quick search without having to go down search. You can be on your start menu, type Camtasia, and it'll bring up your two Camtasias. If I wanted to bring up, let's say, Notepad, right there. It's a quick indexing, and I enjoy that. Firefox, right there, boom, brings up Firefox for me. I like the search feature. It's nice. It's not. It doesn't take forever. If I wanted to find my System 32, for example, System 32, it's going to say no apps match your search, and that's because I'm currently in apps. Click down settings, it'll bring up settings, files, and all this. You can search by category, if you will. System 32 is a folder, so you can't really search folders. You have to go into computer and go through that way, and then search computer, System 32, and then it'll search, and it's the old search engine. When you go into your new interface, it's much different. Up here you have, it's not like a file options, not that, it's now a visual thing, kind of like Microsoft Word. You can open your control panel from computer, which is nice. You can uninstall programs from here. Click on install, and it'll show all the drivers and whatnot that you have here, which is always nice to have. You can do this and that. Yeah, so that's the basic of what it does. And you can, along with Windows 7, you can put windows in Windows and drag this over here if I want that here. Then maybe I want this instead of that. And you can do that kind of stuff. It's the same. And if I want to push the store over there, maybe give myself a little more space for the store, just get rid of the store. You can do that. That's the basics of Windows 8. That is how it's operating. And of course, to shut down, you have to go over here. You go down to start. Click start, it's going to bring you to this. See the start menu. And you can't really figure out how to shut down the computer, which is a huge problem. You go to start, and you're looking around. You're like, okay, how do I shut down this computer? You go over here. You go to settings. You go to power. And then you have your options of sleep, shutdown, or restart. And just so those who choose to partition their drive, if you have a Mac, your BootCamp installer and guide is down here in your taskbar. Right here, it's the little thing. And you have options, BootCamp control panel. It'll give you a bling asking this and that. And Macintosh, it's going to ask what system you want to start up. Okay, so when I restart my computer, where do I want to go? To Windows or Mac? Either way. Just so you know. And you have different things like this, how to secondary click, etc. But that's all for the intro into Windows 8, guys. I hope this kind of helped you, gave you an idea of what it's about, what the interface is like, and if it's for you. Feel free to comment and ask any questions. All right, bye-bye.